welcome. As you can see, I'm a reindeer. Yep, I'm a reindeer. Like that, how I do. There we go. I'm a reindeer. And there's a good reason why I'm a reindeer. Because there is a special event. And if we run around the city, we're going to see some odd decorations here and there. If you look, there's a Christmas tree with some presents under it. And it's actually snowing in Gridania, which is really awesome and cool. So there is a event at this time of year, and we're going to go find out what it is and what we have to do. So come along, and let's see how much trouble we get in on. Because, you know, that's like a lot of the fun part, is getting in trouble. Now, this event starts off in Lominza, not Gridania. Does not start in Gridania. No, it really doesn't start in Gridania. I think that's a no? Maybe. I don't know. So we need to go. And usually in Gridania, there's an open area by the aft castle. Let's see, this is the Drowning Wench. This is Baderon, as you all will know. Hi, Baderon. But you're the Ryu kit I've been hearing so much about. It is a pleasure need to finally meet you in the flesh. The name's Baderon, and this most hospitable of austerities is the Drowning Wench. It is a place where adventurers like yourself gather to rest up, listen to the latest gossip, or take on any tasks what needing doing. And in this day and age, there ain't no shortage of tasks what need doing. I hope you're good and ready to pitch in, lad. So yeah, Drowning Wench. Squats. Squats is a standard in any Final Fantasy game. And here we go. So yeah, see all of the decorations out here. So this is the aft castle area. And over there you have the blacksmith and the armor smithing guilds. And here, this is the fishmongery. Don't ask me why, but it is. And of course, over there is the command for this Maelstrom command. But this is basically anytime there is any sort of event, you'll find all kind. This is going to be the dress-up area for Lominza. Another dress-up area in Gridania is going to be Makito's Amphitheater, and in Ul'dah, well, we're going to find out. Hey, let's talk to Banefeld. Me, I'm Banefeld, celebrant of this year's Starlight celebration. I'm a bit bleeding busy with festivities right now, though, so if you don't mind, well, let's see, we have the delivery removal, we have, let's see, eggshells, we have Saint's Big Helper. Hello, enjoying the festivities, are you? If you have any questions regarding Starlight celebration, please don't hesitate to ask. Well, what is the Starlight celebration? The Starlight celebration can be traced back to ancient Ishgard. Long ago, a terrible battle claimed countless lives, leaving thousands of children orphaned in harsh cold weather of Kurthus. Unable to bear their suffering, its guardian knights would offer these children board and lodging within their barracks. Of course, this was expressly forbidden, but the knights devised a plan to sneak them in, disguising the children in jackets of their scarlet uniforms. Owing to their generosity, the children survived the winter and lived to pay forward the kindness they had received. The former orphans would adorn themselves in scarlet uniforms, delivering gifts to children on the coldest week of the year. Thus, the Starlight celebration was born. Over the years, the celebration has undergone gradual changes. The snowy bearded captain of the kind-hearted knights has become known as the Saint of Nemea, and children believe that he delivers their hopes and prayers directly to the goddess herself. Similarly, his red-jacketed knights have become the saint's little helpers. They are particularly beloved by the younglings, for it is their role to bring gifts to every child who sends a prayer to the spinner. Alright, let's see. And your big helper, what's your task? My scarlet-clad colleagues and I have been charged by the Adventurers Guild with running the Starlight celebration. The festivities span the entire realm of Eorzea, and we have little helpers stationed in the cities of Gridania, Limsa, and Ulda. This year we aim to bring attention to a lesser-known aspect of the original story behind the celebration. A lesser-known aspect? Before the soldiers would depart the barrack to offer shelter to younglings, they would always play a special melody on their signal bells. The sound of the bells echoing through the frigid night air was said to bring radiant smiles to the faces of both orphans and hard-bitten veterans alike. Unfortunately, however, this particular tradition was not adopted to celebrations along with the Crimson Coats. It is our hope that by resurrecting such a heartwarming custom, the joy of the Starlight celebration will ring even louder throughout the realm. So, there is a couple of traditions with the Starlight celebration. And, well, obviously the red coat is the main one with the Saints Helpers. But then you have another tradition of ringing a melody on bells. So, well, I can't find the start of the thing here. Usually it'd be around here. Maybe it's in Gridania. Maybe I should have just checked Makito's amphitheater in the first place. Coleys. What are you? For whom the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is the starter. Okay. And you have to be level 15. And you, let's see, antlers, gloves, and hooves. I already got all that stuff with this whole suit. Coley, a reporter for the Hartful Herald, asked your aid in securing an interview. This is available for a limited time only. So yeah, the Starlight celebration is only available until the end of December. So today is the 20th, so basically in the next 10 days. From the day I'm recording this, at any rate. Lovely to meet you. The name's Coley. I'm a reporter for the Hartford Herald, Limsa's premier gazette. Let me tell you, no one is as excited as I am that the season of the Starlight celebration has rolled around again. I don't know if you've heard, but my sources in the Adventurers Guild tell me that the Starlight celebrant is planning an event that will resurrect a long-lost Starlight tradition. Doesn't that sound wonderful? I'd hoped to put together a special edition on the event, Only it seems there's been some kind of problem. And all of the little helpers I've tried to interview have given me the vaguest of responses. You're in good standing with the Adventurers Guild, aren't you? Fancy helping a reporter share the word on the happiest time of the year? I need you to speak with Banevale. He's this year's celebrant, and convince him to respond to my questions with definitive answers. You'll find him at the Aft Castle, making preparations for the festivities. Please, adventurer, I'll be ever so grateful. So basically another reporter trying to get a story. Well, let's go talk to Banevale then. Banevale! This ain't going well at all. Eh? Need a word with me, do you? Yeah, see, does this reporter want to ask you some questions about the Starlight celebration? I I know it'll ask you speak up. Me bosses in the Adventurers Guild told me a Harbor Herald reporter would be around, and that I was to answer all her questions. Seems she means to write up some special piece on the Starlight celebration. I'd love to help her. I truly would. The event we're planning could use the publicity, but unless we sort out the bleeding snag we've had, there might not be any kind of event to write about. Here, you look like a capable bloke. We could surely use another hand with the preparations, and there'd be a reward in it for you. Are you in? Sure, why not? I expect you already know the tale behind the festival, right? Ish guardian soldiers lending their red jackets to wee freezing orphans and all that. Well, there's another part of the story what don't get told as often. Before the soldiers would set off to round up the younglings, they would always play a special melody on their signal bells. Signal bells? It's missing a bell. The sound of them bells, no, not bears, bells, echoing through the frigid night air was said to bring the biggest bloody smiles to the orphans, and even a few hard-bitten veterans as well, I'd wager. It's a damn shame, then, that that particular tradition wasn't adopted into the celebration along with the crimson coats. Ever since the calamity made a bloody mess of Eorzea, we've been doing our best to put the place to rights. But the Garleans and the beast tribes ain't making it easy for us, and the unending flow of refugees don't help matters neither. And when all grown-ups do is frown and grumble, it creates an atmosphere of despair for the little ones. How often do you see younglings truly smiling these days, eh? That's why the Adventure Guild decided to do something special this year. It's time we resurrected an old custom to ring in the celebration and put some big bloody smiles on folks' faces. The Temple Knights of Ishgard was only too happy to dig up their old signal bells for when they was from where they was rusting in some musty storehouse, and then ship 'em here for the festival. No matter how much we cleaned and oiled the main bell, though, we couldn't get the damn thing to ding, let alone dong. The guild coffers was all but emptied for this event, and the admiral's gone and invited a bunch of high and mighty dignitaries to attend the opening ceremony. We can't afford to fail. Hey, you see this through to the end, though, won't you? Get the bell to ring, and I promise I'll talk to her for the bloody ears off on any subject she cares to name. First, I need to head to Ul'dah, track down Hervey. He's the guild's top goldsmith, and see how things is coming along with the bell repairs. So we gotta go to We've got to go to Ulda. So let's go to Ulda. Hervey. What the hell? What the heck kind of name is Hervey? Well, then again, this is Final Fantasy. There's no accounting for some of the names in this game. I mean, Skeenriel. Although they are Rogadin, so yeah. So Hervey must be a Rogadin, I guess. Another one. So this is like an all Rogadin event. Yeah, I need to go to Ulda, please. Yes. Let's see, we're going to go here. Now this is another place, it's probably going to be around here. This is another place that, in Ulda, this is the main decorative area for where any events are held. So you got the big tree there and everything. Hey! Found Herbie. And what looks like is a signal bell. Okay, Herbie. Huh. He's not a lot. Oh wow, he's a regular. Okay. Huh, you're right, you Kid Lighthawk? Uh-huh. So, is that supposed to impress me? Or, oh, you must be that bloke Banefield mentioned. Well, your timing couldn't be better. I just removed the bell's clapper, you see, and was surprised at how light it was. When I took a closer look, I realized that its metal had been eaten away by rust, which explains why no amount of adjusting or oiling could give the bell a satisfying clang. The problem is, I haven't the slightest idea how to forge a new one. That's a job for a smithy, not a goldsmith. I suppose we'll just have to ask around and see what we can find. Do you know anyone who can craft an iron clapper? Get your hands on one, and I'll tell Banefield to dig a bit deeper for your reward. Meanwhile, I'll try my luck with the local merchants. An iron clapper can be crafted using blacksmithing or purchased from the market boards. Well, it looks like I had to purchase it from the market boards. Market boards, huh? Okay. Because, oh, well, I'm definitely not a smithy, so, iron clapper. Search. Iron clapper. Jesus Christ, these things are expensive, aren't they? Somebody's making a shitload of money. God damn. That's because nobody's a smithy and everybody's buying them. So they're selling them for a shitload of money. Alright, well, we've got the iron clapper. Back to Hervey. A snowman. Now you see me, now you don't. Ha ha. Goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get back to task now. Hervey, got an iron clapper for you, Hervey. None of my usual merchant contacts seem to deal in bell parts. Wonder if it's too late to commission a blacksmith. Here, have an iron clapper. You brought me a clapper? But where did you... Never mind. Let's attach it to the signal belt right away. Well, it certainly sounds like a bell now, doesn't it? Just that this melody is rather, could I be reading the music wrong? You there? What was that song you were playing on that bell? Well, well, if it isn't one of the Saints' Little Helpers. That was a tune we were taught by the Knights of Ishgard. We're attempting to reenact an old tradition for this year's Starlight celebration, you see. This was once a signal bell for an Ishgardian barracks. We only just restored it to working order, as you may have noticed. However, the melody isn't quite festive enough. Let me ask you a question, lad. What exactly are you ringing this bell for? Why, to make this year's Starlight celebration a resounding success, of course. The Adventurers Guild has spent a variable fortune on festival preparations, and failure is simply unacceptable. I knew it. And what is the Starlight celebration supposed to be for, then? Is it for the prestige of the bloody Adventurers Guild? Or is it for the happiness of younglings all across Eorzea? That is to say... Now, I barely have an artisan myself, but even I can see that you've done a nice job of restoring an old signal bell to its original state. But maybe you've let yourself get carried away by your desire to resurrect the past. Over the years, the Starlight celebration has grown into a festival with the sole purpose of bringing joy to children. Maybe this bell ringing custom of yours needs some adjustment, as well to match the era into which it was reborn. Bleh, I can't speak. You're absolutely right. Somewhere along the way, we lost sight of the true meaning of the celebration. The spectacle became more important than the happiness it was intended to create. But that ends right here. We'll turn this prideful mess into the joyous festival it was meant to be. Somehow. A little helper? Ah, you silly oaf. Must I do all the thinking for you? All you need to do is take that tired old melody and add a little magic. Make of it a spell that enchants the ears and brings a smile to a youngling's face. You there, lend this dolt a hand if he needs one. Sure, why not? Add a little magic to the melody. I think you understand, but we need someone else can make it more festive without completely overshadowing the original tune. And I know just the man to do it. Kehernas, the composer for a famous orchestra, and they're in Gridania right now for the celebrations. Take the bell and the sheet music to him and see if he's willing to come up with a new arrangement for the song. I'll head back to Banefield, and we'll figure out how to include more younglings in the audience. Contacting all the orphanages in the realm and inviting them to lend a lamenta for the performance should make for a good start. The hell is with the budget? Alright. I got, listen. There. that's a little better. Alright, so now we're off to Gridania. I like your name, Tiddlevis. That's cute. So now we're off to Gridania to actually, yes. We're off to Gridania to go find this whatever his name is, this composer, because we got to make musical magic, I guess. And more than likely, we're going to be at Makito's amphitheater. Because, let's see, Banefield is there. Yep. Oh, yep, here we are. So, as you can see, Makito's amphitheater in Gridania is the main place for celebration, festivities, and everything. And as you can see, it is dressed up as such. Nice tree. I love how you can just run through everything. Like, yeah, this big tree doesn't exist. Yet, this wall. Alright, so, care or not. So, I should mention that, this character I'm doing this on is a different character than I usually play on. Than my, my Let's Play character. Yes, I'm Kahernot. Yes, the Kahernot. The orchestra is not presently accepting applications. So if you would kindly... Take this bell, and you would have me rearrange this into a less dreary melody? Very well, anything for the children. I'm afraid, however, that the signal bell is not a particularly versatile instrument. There is little even the great Kahernot can achieve with such a limited musical scale. Oh, then mayhap the bell is overdue for the gentle touch of innovation. Who? Really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? Okay, this just took a turn pretty more interesting. This here, this is Godbert Manderville. And, I'm sorry, but he looks absolutely ridiculous in this getup. Oh my god. If it isn't the Saint of Nimia himself, that is even more ridiculous. I overheard your little dilemma, and it just so happens that I have some small skill with goldsmithing. If it is extra notes you need, then it is extra notes you shall have. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's hammer time. Oh my god. This is too funny now. Crafting miracles is the Starlight way. Oh my goodness. A masterpiece to brighten your starlight day. Sainted. See how it shines, see how it glimmers. And if it doesn't produce the sweetest of sounds, then I shall eat my Starlight hat. You're not even wearing a hat! The richness of the timbre is inexplicable. Its ringing reverberations will enthrall both adult and younglings alike. It's an old bill, to be sure, but the restoration work was impeccable. The new clapper, that was your doing? It certainly made my task far simpler than I anticipated. Well, I'm glad that this humble, wandering pilgrim could be of service. Mayhap we shall meet again someday. Ho ho ho. God, Vanderbilt. Oh my god. I shall begin work on a new arrangement immediately. The saint's genius has called to my own. And it is done. Pray convey these masterpieces, both the reworked bell and my Starlight melody, to your colleagues in Limsa. Your audience shall be enchanted, I assure you. An acceptable result, but not enough flair for my taste. Time to dust off the linkful and make some calls. Not enough flair? Oh boy. What is Godbert gonna do? And yes, that was Godbert Mandeville. I'm not sure how to explain what he is, but, well, he's kind of the owner of the Gold Saucer. And he's a really, really rich Ulden who is supposedly on the Syndicate. Where am I trying to go now? Easter Plaza. And that way. Oh my goodness. You'll officially meet him, or we'll officially meet him, much later, much later, a long time from now. Oh yes, a very long time from now. Let's see, we want to go back to Limsa. Yes, please. Listen, Drowning Wench. Yes, please. This is the reason why I dressed up as a reindeer, because we're doing the Starlight celebrations in honor of, and I'm going out the wrong door. In honor of, well, officially it's Christmas, and, but in game it is the Starlight celebration. And, okay. Where is he? Oh my. Deliver the Starlight Bell to Bainfield and Limsa. Hey, where is he? The lower decks? What the heck is he doing on the lower decks? Let's see. Well, we'll just go to the Eorzea Plaza then. He is apparently the. Okay, this is Hawker's Alley. What is he doing in Hawker's Alley? Why is he shopping? Why is he shopping? He should be preparing for the celebration, not shopping. Right, okay. Herbie told me everything what happened, and I decided to do some extra shopping for the festival while I was waiting for you to get back. Well, here. Signal bell. An iron bell, once used by the signal at the time of day, repurposed for the use in the Starlight celebration. It is accompanied by a piece of sheet music. Ah, so this is a new and improved bell, and a newly arranged melody to boot. You've been more help than I deserve, all things considered. Herbie's tale opened me eyes to what proud claws we've been. I've already been in contact with the Admiral about canceling that overblown opening ceremony, and she took me explanation with good grace. Well, that's good. It's time we started thinking with our hearts and not our bleeding coin purses. Without the best damn Starlight celebration these little ones have ever seen. Thanks to you, we've got the bell and the song sorted. Now we just need to do something about that boring old metal frame. That's actually what brought me here to the markets. I was looking to decorate the bell frame and make it a proper pair of the festivities. But I'm afraid I've less sense about choosing decoration than a blind Sahagin. Ah, now I understand why your assistance was required. If our task is to put smiles on little faces, then they should be the widest smiles they can possibly be. What? Weaver's Guild. Oh my god. Really? Link Pearl. But you're all guild masters, ain't ya? Oh. Surely you jest, good sir. We are merely the saints' little helpers, wandering the land in search of good deeds to perform. Your guild, oh my god. It were the saint himself was set up on this task, though. Seems you could use a hand with some decorating, eh? Anderville. Fortunately, we have a certain amount of experience with such things. You just leave it to us. I think we've just lost control of the celebration. What in the seven hells just happened? I don't know. You know, isn't Hervey off on a shopping errand of his own? You don't suppose them little helpers will track him down as well, will they? Let's go check on him, the poor unsuspecting bugger. Alright, so he's this away. Snowing in Limsa. Oh, that's in the Arcanist Guild. Hey, let's talk to third regime. Salutations. How far you're studied in the field of advanced academia? Academia. Alright, Herbie. I thought this would be the perfect place to pick up something exotic and interesting for the decorations. But there's not to be found. Why you can't? What are you doing here? Leave it to an expert in procuring rare ingredients, lad. I've already spoken with the Arbor Master and secured a box of wonders from distant shores. That's the rest of the guild masters, by the way. More Guildmasters? You're all in on it? Guildmasters? Where? I see only little helpers. Alchemist Guild. That's beaten. This is, I forget her name. And this is the guy from the Bismarck. And she's like the armory person. You'll not find much when your objective is so hazy. Narrow your focus and consider what it is the client truly desires. It would be best if you entrust the bell to us, child, little carpenter. Fear not, we'll take, little armorer, we'll take care of everything. Am I dreaming, or was our final test just taken over by the master artisans of 3 different city-states? I've got to see this for myself. Quick, back to the app castle. I suspect that Manderville had a lot to do with this. Oh, wait a minute, no. We should call him what he is now. Apparently the Saint Nemia. This is the most ridiculous thing. Oh my goodness. Let's see. The bell looks really good. This whole thing looks fantastic. Wow. I would say they did a fantastic job. Food. Presents galore. I'm waiting for something. I don't know what it is. By the gods, it's beautiful. It were amazing. A gang of little helpers came rushing in like the wind, and done them bells up pretty before I could even blink. I ain't never seen nothing like it. All the little kids are around. I should have expected not less from the the Saint Little Helpers. I'll be sure to thank them all. What say ye, Ryukit? Shall we ring in the celebration? Let's light up the faces of every child from here to the harbor. Yes, do it. I know that song. Well, look who's here. It's important to preserve the past, but it's the culture and customs that grow and thrive with the passage of time that are truly history's treasures. That's what sings to people's hearts. Oh, I'm sure the Asgardians who began this tradition of giving would be pleased with the joy the Starlight celebration continues to bring. Oh, is this going to be it? I hope there'd be more to this, though. I have to thank you again for all you've done, Ryukit. You helped steer us back to the road we ought to have been walking in the first place. Speaking of which, that reporter from the Harbor Herald sends her thanks as well. I promised her a full interview at her earliest convenience. Meanwhile, I've more young ones to delight with the enchanted melody. Mark me words, I'll have the whole bloody realm smiling before the festival's done. An achievement needs more bell. Complete the quest for whom the Starlight bell tolls. That's a play off of Edgar Allan Poe's For Whom the Bell Tolls. So, let's get a picture. Dang it. Nice pose. That worked out perfectly. Yeah, so let's take a look at some of the other decorations. Oh, Starlight Supplier. What can we buy from the Starlight Supplier? Expensive stuff, but I've got a little gill, so I can do that. So this is just a thing, just a reminder that let's see. It looks like so these three are housing items. There's a Starlight Ornament, Twin Star Ornament, and we have a Starlight Sentinel. And let's see, a Saint Beard and a Saint Beard cap. Let's take a look at what the Saint Beard and Saint Beard cap look like on me. So, and you get the beard with the cap. That's cute. I'm not even going to put on the, well, we'll put this on. Here we go. So I'm quite naked. And let's see, these are the feet. And then we got some antlers, too. Antlers, here we go. Reindeer antlers. With a red horn. Ruda! Yeah, let's go put the rest. Let's go put this back on because this is much cuter. I like this better. So with that, I guess this is more or less done. I want to wish you all happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate at this time of year. Wish it for yourself. And remember, it's not about gifts. You know, it's not about the presents, it's not about money. Like we helped Fane fail discover. Not about all that. It's about much more. Be with your family. Enjoy the season. So, well, from Royal Kit and myself, I'd like to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, see you all later, and goodbye. Wait a minute. I don't have the right one here. What is bye? Was it wave goodbye? Or was it goodbye? I forget which one it was. Goodbye. There we go. So, well, again, from us, goodbye.